Welcome to another edition of Dizzarian Plays MMOs. Today I'm back in Elder Scrolls Online, and I wanted to check out more of 1 Tamriel. The great thing about 1 Tamriel is that you can go anywhere you want, do any quest you want, and so to that end, I'm here. I explored a bit of Mordhelm, which is here in Deeshan, and I installed this quest mod where I could actually look to see what quest I've completed, what quest I haven't, and then tell what the names of them are. So it gives me a little bit of insight in some of the quests that are around so I can do some of these on camera. So I was looking around and I found one right out here, out to the west of Mordhelm, and it's called Dungeon Delvers. You can see it right there. And I thought, that sounds pretty interesting. I'm going to go ahead and do that for you guys on camera. So let's talk to him and see what he has to say.
I require your immediate assistance.
Sounds like he was calling for help. What happened to you?
It's not important. My sister Kirith went into that Dwemer ruin, but she forgot to take my new control rod. I built it to deal with the spider constructs that infest the place. She may not believe me, but she needs that rod.
Yeah. So you want someone to take this control rod to her?
Precisely. I do it myself, but one of those fetchers stabbed me when I tried to go after her. Besides, I forgot to take the control rod and had to come back for it anyway. Here.
All right, I'll assist you.
My sister has a knack for attracting trouble. I'm starting to get worried.
What are you doing out here anyway?
We're dungeon delvers, intrepid explorers, just like you.
Just like me.
Kirith handles the manual labor, while I'm the genius. Together we make a good team.
Enough of you. I'll go in and save her. So let me switch to the right quest here. And here's the Dwemer ruin right here. Doesn't that look awesome? It's in the side of this rock. I tell you, sometimes this game just never ceases to amaze me. So let's go on in and see what we find. So I've made it inside here, and there's actually someone who came in right after me and already started killing some of these spiders. You can see him causing havoc right up there, so we're going to follow in behind them. It looks like they're a Templar too. They got some of the same skills I do. So they're owning them, but ooh, what is this? This is who we're looking for, right?
About time you got here.
Yeah.
I've been dodging spiders for what seems like forever. Wait, you're not Raynor.
You don't even know your own brother? Not at all, but he did send me to bring you this control rod.
Did he? I bet he got hurt fooling around with the spider constructs.
That's not exactly how he put it, but yeah.
How typical. Listen, this ruin is a two-person job. I need someone to cause a diversion so I can sneak into the next chamber. Could you test that control rod on the spiders inside?
Yeah.
How should I know? Raynor built it. He calls it a control rod. I bet it controls the constructs. Use it to capture one of those spider things. It might take a few attempts, though. Raynor's devices don't always work exactly as he designed them.
That sounds reckless.
That's the spirit. Now, go create a diversion.
All right. So, I'm going to have to use the control rod on some of these guys. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Can I not do it? No. Alright, I gotta kill some of these guys. Oh, did it work? I can't tell. It's a little bit weird. Let's use it. It did. Oh, now it's working for me. You see how it's fighting the other one too? I dig it. Boom. Alright, so now we got to go further in and find her. She's probably at the other side of this chamber. Look at this. Isn't this awesome? Wow. Okay, this game is so good. It seems like everybody is really enjoying this update. Like, this is what a lot of people really wanted ESO to originally be. And, there's just so many people in. Earlier, there was one of the outside events where the big chains come down, and there were so many people here in Deeshan just going after that. It was so awesome to see that many people in and enjoy in the game. And I know a lot of people have commented about my recent playthrough of this and saying that they're back in and they're wanting to play it themselves, and it's just really good. So if you haven't yet, you got to check it out. It is a free-to-play game, so you can jump in and check it out yourself. So let me fight my way through here, and I'll be right back. There she is.
What took you so long?
Well, there's
and
spiders
who's your
everywhere.
Sparky new friend?
I used the rod on the spider, and now he's following me.
You mean my brother's invention actually worked?
Yeah, it looks like it.
I wonder if it would work on the big spiders.
You mean there are bigger ones?
Probably not. Just a legend. I'm almost positive. Anyway, there's something important here. I can feel it. Something the Archmage won't be able to ignore.
What makes you so
Look
sure?
around. I had a quick peek at the machinery in here while I was waiting for you. I think this entire chamber is some sort of complex dwarven device.
What does it do?
I've no idea. It might open that big door over there, or it might unleash a giant walking teapot with razors for arms. There's only one way to find out, right?
But what if we get the razor arm teapot?
Oh, don't be such a baby. You sound like my brother. Anyway, its emitter thing is broken. If I had some spare parts... maybe we can get your sparky little friend to help us.
Sure. What can the spider do?
Dwarven constructs scavenge parts to repair themselves. They're designed to remove delicate mechanisms from disabled constructs to reuse elsewhere.
So you want me to go collect spider parts?
No, not you. Your spider.
Oh.
You just ruined the parts prying them out. Go beat some spiders into submission, then have your sparky friend collect their parts. I'll wait for you by the emitter at the other end of the chamber.
Okay. So we're going to the end of the chamber. We still got to go through here. I'm sure most everybody who watches my channel plays Elder Scrolls, but as you know, Dwemer are not like typical dwarves in the most other fantasy MMOs. They actually are more like us. They just had a mechanical inclination, and you never really see them. Like they're almost an extinct people. So, why can I not find spiders? Okay, so I went back to the previous chamber. Alright. Oh, it did. So I use it, and then he goes and rummages around and actually pulls out the part. And I'm sure now that I said that about the Dwemers, someone's going to correct me in the channel. And that's great, because I don't know all of the lore very well. I'm not that versed on Elder Scrolls lore. I just know enough to play and enjoy it. There she is.
Good timing. I think I almost have this contraption figured out. Did you get the parts?
The spider did the work.
So Raynor's control rod actually works? Do you believe it? Let's see
Twice
those
she's been
parts.
surprised about
I think
it.
I know how to fix this thing. Now stand back and give me a moment.
Oh, take your time.
Turn this, tighten that, and finished. That should do it. Should we see what this thing does?
Sure.
By Vivek, this is incredible.
What is it?
Some kind of elaborate dwarven device,
Okay,
obviously. See the crystal
transmitting
prism
beams.
set up around the chamber? This emitter fires a beam that reflects off the prisms and then does something. Oh, this is so exciting.
Doesn't quite look... well.
Not sure. Why don't you fiddle with the prisms while I think this through? Maybe you'll get lucky.
Oh, sure, I'll get lucky. So, it looks like we're probably going to move these around until they actually unlock a door. So see, now that one's going over here. But it's also pointing incorrectly, so we'll move it. Probably go over there now. Or not. There we are. And I believe it opened that door. But that may not be the one we want. We probably want it over here, because there's another door right there, and that's probably the one she wants. So I wonder if I can adjust this one right.
By Vivek, this is incredible.
No. Ah, that one will go all the way across the room to that one. And then there's another prism right there. What's it pointing to? Aha. That's probably not what we're supposed to get. Just coincidence. We probably want it pointing to this thing right over here, this little globe-looking thing. There we go. There we go. Now it's pointing up to that spot. We can open the huge doors to the inner chamber. So, we've got to get the key from the Great Spider. Hint, use the rod on Great Spider. Okay. That's a Great Spider. Let's use the control rod. Oh, that's great. Yeah. I guess we need to get the key now. So the great thing about this one Tamriel is this is probably a level 17-ish quest, actually. And I'm level 14, so we're able to do this because of the one Tamriel update. Very, very awesome. Aha, we got a harmonic tuner. Now we need to go back and talk to her. Ah, they're both out here now.
Raynor showed up right after you went inside. We heard scary noises from behind the door. What was in there?
Scary. A giant spider construct in this dwarven relic.
A giant spider? I knew it. Can I see what else you found?
I found the gear.
This could be just what we need. I bet this gets me and Raynor into the academy.
Well, glad I could help.
Here's
What about
something
me?
we found near the ruin. Please take it for
look
helping
at
us.
those.
You know, you're not bad to have around. Feel free to come dungeon delving with us whenever you want.
I will. If you give me loot like that. Let's see. Look at that. Very nice. So I'll equip that. And I have the relic. Medium armor has increased. Also, let's go ahead and take a look. If you look on the screen here, you can see I'm at a high level of equipment bonus. So that's very good. Doing well with that. I'll go ahead and kick up my health just a little. Commit the points. And I know I don't do this very often, but I've got just a few minutes, so I wanted to go ahead and take a look where my skills are. Looks like I'm working on my Adric Spear. I could put some more stuff in here. Maybe I should. If you guys got an idea on a build or where I should be heading with this Templar, because I really don't know, I really appreciate the help. Anything you can do to help me would be greatly appreciated. So that's going to wrap up this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave any comments you have, and of course, as always, if you haven't subscribed, you really should be subscribed. I'm going to have many more ESO videos coming out with the one Tamriel update, and of course, I also cover other MMOs. I put out a video every day of the week, so you want to make sure you're subscribed so you can get notification of that. So, till next time.